just about ready to go. And today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And first offering is fouled off. So Cody Bellinger went as a 4th-round pick by the Dodgers in the 2013 draft. How about this, though? His final year in high school, he hit just 1 home run. And that's down, a base hit.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2. Diving stop at first. Throw to the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Here's Stanton now. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gets it to first, and they take care of Stanton for the out. And that is the inning. Back here in Cleveland. And towing the slab here, Clark Schmidt. What should we keep an eye on here?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
Next offering is downstairs. That catches the corner. That one fouled off, 2-2. And that one missing low. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Next one misses.
Inside.
And 1-1.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Now a slow roller to second. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Jose Ramirez. Ball one there.
That's inside.
One out and a runner at second here in the third and final game of the series. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
And another ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. First and second, one out. And the batter down, Jock Peterson. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
Taveras, the lead runner out at second. Ramirez over at first with one away. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And a pitch. Peterson just got a piece of it. Swing and a ground ball. Save!
No, he's in there. Save.
There's one.
Got him on the tag. Out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Runner edges away at second and fouled off. Not even close there. 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back now at Progressive Field. And now it's Brandon Lowe. Bieber back to work. Little chopper rolls foul. 0-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2 is the count.
Naylor puts it away for the out. And there's one down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. And a base hit right there. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Tavares running hard to get it. He makes the grab. Now a throw to first, and he won't get back in time. It's a double play. Welcome back to Cleveland. Singing, these Guardians fans are excited for another season, and especially after watching their team reach the ALCS last year.
Yeah, Boog, and it wasn't a fluke. I mean, they won the American League Central and eliminated Detroit in the ALDS before losing to the Yankees.
And Jose Ramirez had another great season.
And nearly joined the 40-40 club, but finished with 39 home runs. So close. What a player.
So digging in, Angel Martinez. Just missed. No outs. Runner on second.
Ball. Down.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Base open at first now, and here's the intentional walk. They might be trying to set up the double play with nobody out. First and second, no outs. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Pitch misses. 1-0. Brennan, the lead runner at second. Martinez at first with no outs. And Naylor swings through that one.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
The 2-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Cabrera sizes this one up. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory. Here's Brian Rocchio. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out.
1-1.
Squirts away a little bit. But no advance from the runners. That one inside. 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that one finds its way through. The run comes across and the Guardians score first. It's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more. Right through there for a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
There's a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So 2 down now, and here is Jake McCarthy. And that's outside.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Soto makes the catch, and the inning is over. Top half of the 3rd inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, these Yankees, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
In the dirt, nice pick.
Good fade and sinking action to that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Rocchio whips it across. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. And now the right fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Inside,
Nope.
just
inside.
missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up and
Ball 2.
in. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
That's inside.
Ball 2.
Ramirez at second with nobody out. That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. First and second, no outs. Carlos Santana digs in for the Guardians. And that one lifted in the air center field. Bellinger sizing this one up. He's got it. Both runners tagging. The relay to second. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Swing and a ball line to center. A sliding stop at short. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Well done. Drives in the run. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Martinez stands in now and watches strike 1. And a swing and a miss. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Runner takes off on the ground to third. Throws to first in time. And that is the inning. And we're back. Start of the fourth. And here comes Bellinger. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Juan Soto now grounded out his first time. Taveras giving chase, but it's the shortstop that gets there. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. Martinez fires over to first. And they take care of Stanton for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam! To the right side. Takes it himself. And one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Ryan Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Around second now as they still don't have it. Rocchio around third. The relay. Now he stops and he's able to get back into third. Here's Leody Taveras.
Yeah, and I think the players back.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Jonathan Loaisiga.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
McCarthy stands in now, looks at that one inside. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's a base hit. Run scores. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Jose Ramirez. Cabrera settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 away. Here is Jock Peterson. Just off the inside edge. Corners are occupied with 2 down. That one ripped right center field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Runner from second scores as they add on.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Throws to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Bieber back to work. That one fouled off.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Santana. He takes it on his own. One away here in the 5th. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings through that one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Now 2 away. Austin Wells digs in now. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Makes the catch, inning over. Here in Cleveland, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Angel Martinez. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
You know, these Guardians putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
On the ground, right side. It's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ball in.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's hammered into right field. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with 1 down. And the batter now, Leody Taveras. And he dodges that fastball. And there's a foul ball. Loizaga fires. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Loud over to second, and they'll just get the 1. And stepping in is the speedy Jake McCarthy. And that one ripped to left. Soto makes the play, and that will end the inning. Top of the 6th inning, and now Anthony Volpe. And first offering is fouled off.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. And a couple of quick outs. So the batting order turns over. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Brennan makes the grab, and that is that. Back here in Cleveland, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. The pitch. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Out towards right center field. Chisholm on the move to the alley. takes it in for the out. Here's Jock Peterson. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. 2 down, bases in. Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Scott Effross. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty. Hit in the air, center field. Bellinger sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Brennan has a beat on it and makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Juan Soto.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a foul out of play.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Just misses. And a count 1-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
One out, bases empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One down, bases empty. Throw on to Santana. They get the out on Soto. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0-1.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Slider misses outside. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Back now at Progressive Field. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Cabrera takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. Lined into right. That's out number 2. 2 outs, bases empty. Bo Naylor, the next to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Hit in the air out to center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. We go to the 8th. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lau. Bieber back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Brennan ranging into the alley. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Up the middle. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. 2 down, base is empty. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. McCarthy settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Brian Rocchio. Out there to center. And it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside.
To Volpe at second for one. Over to first, safe. Now the number 2 hitter, Jake McCarthy. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
No,
inside. And that is ball one. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Jose Ramirez digs. New pitcher for the Yankees, Jake Cousins.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high.
Wow, sends it to first. That's out number. So digging in, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 2 in this one. Santana steps on first for the out. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. And that's a base hit. And they have their first base runner since the second inning. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Taveras makes the catch. 2 away now. So it's their last chance in this one. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Taveras running hard to get it. And that'll do it. The Guardians get a shutout on the mound. Bieber gets his first big league win, and what a performance he put together to do it. Singing a complete game.
Feels like one of those outings.